Well, hello there, everybody. Well, everybody. It's nobody at the moment. It's just me. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Yes, this is the Full Force News Burst live with me, Christopher McLeod, AKA Diagnostic 80. Got my Cobra t-shirt on today. That was just an accident. Genuine accident. I wore this all day. Did not expect the tier 4 thing. Anyway, getting ahead of myself. Lots of stuff has happened today. A couple of things I should say. We've had a sneaky cheeky pre-order pop up today, and if you'd been a patron of our fine show at the Red Shadow Army or SAS level, you'd have known it was coming a couple of days in advance. So that was nice to get the heads up on that pre-order, which is great. We'll talk about that for a little while. But then obviously the big news is the tier 4 unlock. Now, the other day, just a quick reminder, yesterday when I went live, I did say that I'd be doing a show with Carson. We'd be talking about his Kickstarter campaign, Operation Recall. That has been pushed to tomorrow, and that was only because obviously, this news broke the way it did. So if you're expecting that, don't worry, we're going to be doing it. Just going to be doing it tomorrow. Who's joining me in the well, loads of people. My goodness, Anything Joe's in the house. David Allen, Jamie Vaughan, Malcolm Zidek, Daniel McGovern, Eric Gench, Tyler Johnson. My word. Ryan Sweeney, James, AKA Ratface44, Tristan McDonald, Couchboy, Robbie O, Matthew Matson, Eben Foster, Action J, A Punk with Toys, Vega. Is it Vega Al or Vega AI? I think it's Vega Al. Jeremy Kimberlin and Max Blue. Hello, guys. Thanks for jumping on. Really appreciate it. Let's get stuck into the old news, though. Let's just move in to what we call the news. Now, yes. So 2 news stories hit us hard today: the Duke pre-order with RAM, Tiger Force, I should say, Target exclusive also, and the Haslab Tier 4 reveal. Now, let's start with Duke and the Tiger Force RAM. Now, this is obviously a Target exclusive, but it did pop up in very small allocation, as it always does, on Hasbro Pulse for premium members. Hello, Anthony. Hello, Nock. Hello, David. Hello, Jeffrey. Lots of you will jump in. Hello, Dan K's in the chat. How you doing, Dan? So obviously, like I said, premium Pulse members did get the opportunity to jump on this early doors with what I've tended to notice happen, and is only just dawned on me, is the pattern, is that Hasbro Pulse have it for their premium members. That's when that sells out, it usually finds its way onto Target, because I was looking for ages on Target to see where the links were, and there, as per, not a link to be found until once Duke and the RAM had really gone through a good selling cycle on Hasbro Pulse. So that's what we can kind of expect, I think, going forward in general. It has happened in the past as well. I just never really noticed the pattern. But yeah, so obviously Duke went up for pre-order, which was great. He is $44.99, I believe. Sorry, my Target page is taking ages to load for some reason. Yeah, $41.99 actually when purchased online, which is nice. But I think $44.99 on Hasbro Pulse, I want to say. But anyway, yeah, if you missed out on Hasbro Pulse, no big deal. Just get them on Target. I don't foresee this figure being very difficult to get hold of, honestly. I think you'll see it in Target, so I think it'll be fine. Awesome, guys, you're telling me you got your Dukes ordered. That's fantastic. We'll get to Cobra Commander in a second. We just got to cover the Duke stuff first. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. But basically, $44.95 on Pulse. Sorry, and 41. Well, it's on mine. On my Target, it says $41.99. So I don't know why that's different. But yeah, maybe our Target's different. Maybe I just get 4 cents more on mine because I'm British. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, cool, awesome. There you go, Duke. Now we've got the pre-orders. We can get stuck in and enjoy our Duke and Tiger Force RAM whenever that comes out. Anyway, the big news of the day had to be the Haslab Tier 4 reveal of the classic Cobra Commander. And I'll basically read out the blurb because there's a lot of information in this that some of you may have missed. I know I did initially when I was excited to just like, you know, kind of just share it and post it and everything. So this GeoJoe Classified Haslab campaign has been quite a roller coaster of a journey, hasn't it, my faithful acolytes? Every step of the way, you've surpassed all my expectations, demolishing the initial offering, and each unlocked tier in record time. Your customizable HISS now includes the base vehicle offering with HISS driver action figure, early bird HISS tactician action figure, removable MAL HISS missile rock racks, I should say, retro canopy and tread covers, the newly recruited HISS gunner figure, the HISS integrator cannon, and 2 Hisruptor ZX5 blaster accessories. I would say ZX5. That's cause for a celebration, and this year is the perfect time for a celebration in honor of me, Cobra Commander. 2022 marks my 40th anniversary, and I want to commemorate that occasion with a trophy to my greatness. If the Haslab campaign reaches 16,000 backers, you'll unlock the Classified Upgrade 4, a 6-inch scale retro cardback Cobra Commander action figure inspired by the rare misprinted variant of my original 1982 Real American Hero figure release, Mickey Mouse. Why retro cardback, you may ask? Because I'm the leader of this club. This figure is made for me. I want to be able to see my shining helmet, Kitty said, through the blister pack and revel in my resplendent portrait. Such a momentous depiction can't possibly be slapped together with reused parts and pieces. I recently sequestered the Haslab team and insisted they create an all-new sculpt to capture me in all my 1980s glory. I'm certain it will inspire future statues and monuments throughout the world. My figure comes with 8 accessories, including alternate hands, a backpack holster for my Venom Blaster accessory, and a miniature globe with my pet Cobra. It's a small world, but I will wrap my coils around it and squeeze it into total submission. Plus, you can pose my figure astride the tailboard at the rear of the HISS as we roll on to victory. So there you have it, a fully loaded and fully staffed Cobra HISS, all for a measly $299.99 and a mere 16,000 backers. Let's finish this Haslab campaign together, friends, and help Cobra put an end to G.I. Joe forever. It's still got, it still has 39 days, 5 hours and 14 minutes to make it, and it's pretty much almost at 15 Gs. It's just surpassed 15,000, by the way, guys. It has very recently surpassed 15,000 backers. This thing is going to 16,000 probably in the time that we're on this call, I'd imagine. Anyway, yeah, amazing reveal. Incredible. Sorry, I haven't seen any of your comments. I will start looking at comments from this moment onwards. Sorry, guys. But yeah, here we are. Cobra Commander Classic HISS with the HISS tank. Amazing. Now let's have a look. Obviously, here's I love what they've done with this kind of, what would you call it? A design kind of input or like presentation, I guess. But really cute. I love it. Like a presentation board or something like that. Really, really cute. You know, loving obviously the design, very classically Cobra Commander, that particular version. They've gone with the Mickey Mouse logo that they would never call it the Mickey Mouse logo, but you know what I'm talking about. All of the things you just expect, the pinstripe down the side of the legs as well. They've kind of highlighted on a kind of side view of the leg in black and white there. But then also we get these really cool accessories. So we get the world snake wrapped around the globe, which is really nice. Kind of a shout out to the commercials. Oh, it's food time as well. Perfect timing. Thank you, darling. I've got pizza, but I will not show you. I will get on with the show. Anyway, I'm excited to eat that. So this is going to be a short show. Sorry, guys. So this is a good point. Couch Boy, G.I. Joe June is always best in July. Correct. We're in Yo-Jo July right now, guys. You know we are. Max Blue expects more tears. Well, that could be, well, not crying tears, but yeah, more unlockable tears could be a possibility. Absolutely. Dan K says we'll need more tears. Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a possibility. Javier Garcia says we were hoodwinked with the Mickey Mouse Cobra Commander. Absolutely. I like that joke. Tyler Johnson says, do you think we'll get one more tier announced or surprise with down the road? 39-ish days left. Heard an idea that the Joes will take over like Cobra did for the Sky Striker. Well, Tyler, I think that's a very good point. It's a possibility, isn't it? I mean, there's a long way to go. If it kind of hits even bigger, like it hits 18K, 20K, I'm sure they'll think of things to kind of throw in there. I'm not sure how significant those tiers will be. But I could see them doing, I could see them doing more things, and also that, excuse me, the the GI Joe takeover could be a thing, especially with the way that Cobra did that for the Sky Striker. Absolutely, totally. Super Saiyan Bebo, they've lined it up to be a general release again, haven't they? Like, this is going to be the kind of Mickey Mouse Cobra logo. They're going to do a standard Cobra logo. They're going to do a dark blue. They're going to do a red. They're going to do all of that. So this will happen as a general release in the future, 100%. These things are made for repainting, so that's what you can expect. We'll get that build, just in a different deco. Well, have I missed loads of comments, or are they just coming in like 1,000 at a time? They look like a lot of comments coming in, guys. This is amazing. Keep it up. Robbie O, so only Cobra Commander is not numbered, but the rest are numbered. Am I right? That is correct. Yes. It's only Cobra Commander that's a retro card at this stage. Yes. Interesting. He comes with the same accessory as the Super 7 Cobra Commander with that snake around the globe. Yes, Jamie Vaughan. That is interesting, isn't it? But they've gone with that. I suppose you start to get a bit stuck for things to include as accessories that are interesting. So this one is one of those ones from the commercial, and yeah, they wanted to go for it. Vega, yes, I was really hoping for the MMS system. I think, well, I wouldn't say that is off the table right now, because like I said, 39 days to go. I feel like if they're going to hit 16K comfortably, and then what we've had so many figures already. 4 figures. I was not expecting that at all. 1 with the base offering, 1 with the early bird, and then 2 in the tiers. Incredible stuff. Do I think there will be bonus tiers once you reach 16K? Yes. So far, I've been really pragmatic and very practical when it comes to this. I've been like, well, would Hasbro do this? Would they release another figure? Will they do another figure? And every single time they have gone ahead and just done the most ridiculous thing. So with that said, I'm just going to go ahead and say, yes, expect more tiers, because I was going to say probably not. We're probably not going to get any more tiers at this point. And yeah, it looks like we will, doesn't it? So I would say it's not beyond the realms of possibility, David. Malcolm says, pickle pizza. It's not pickle pizza. I would love pickle pizza. I haven't had pickle pizza in ages. This is glorious, though. It's like mushrooms and green peppers and Rouse pizza sauce and Beyond sausage and Miyoko's liquid mozzarella, which is incredible. It sounds weird. It's incredible. And yeah, it's amazing. I'm going to eat it in a second. I'm not going to eat it on camera, though, because people hate that for some reason. Yes, Matthew, pizza. Jeremy says, hope we get another tier. I still need an SMS since ASP probably not happening. I could see an SMS, MMS kind of deal. I could see that happening. Vac Metal, maybe. Yeah, possibly. I could see them do that with the mask, definitely. Tyler, slightly disappointed no tow vehicle at this time, maybe a retail release later. That's something I was actually talking to Adam Drake, who might be in the chat with us today. I was talking to him about this on the kind of outside of this, and I said, you never know, they might do mainline releases for those kind of things and then have a figure with it, like a figure with an MMS or a figure with a SMS or a figure with, that kind of thing. So I could see them doing some towable things in the mainline to kind of complement this by the time it comes out. Yeah, there's possibilities, guys. We'll get that stuff. Do not be downhearted. I'm sure we're going to get stuff for this down the line. I just, and obviously we're not going to see this His Tank for a while. It ain't going to be for a while. So we're going to have plenty of time to have them like give us things to go with it. Definitely. Oh, it's done that thing where it skips again. I hate when it does that. I'm going to definitely give them some feedback on that. I hate that so much. Dan K, they should make a variant with the red stripe on the helmet. I imagine we'll get many, many variants of this Cobra Commander classic figure, no doubt. Anyway, yes, he comes with a knife. He comes with alt hands, 4 alt hands. Well, is it pointy, punchy, and grippy? So, and some of the other 7 dwarfs as well. Matthew Manson, tears and tears. Yes. Salty tears. Yes, absolutely, Matthew. I've seen a lot of salty tears. I don't really see a problem. This is amazing, isn't it? I think people were like, I know like a lot of people wanted like a towable, but I don't think that's off the table. I don't even think it's necessary to be added to the Haslab, if you know what I'm saying. I could see them, you know, like I said, like doing that kind of stuff further along the line. Don't worry, guys. You'll get your things. Things will happen. Do not, and we're not even finished. 39 days. We'll probably have broken 16K by tonight. I'm going out on a limb, but I would say that it's pretty doable the way I've seen this move. And I'm just going, yeah, it's not moving as fast as it was before, but I can definitely see 16K in the next day or two. If it's not done by tomorrow, I would be surprised. And then we've got, like, you know, the opportunity for more things possibly. It's a great time to be a fan, Eric. Absolutely. Donald Allen says, I feel bad for asking for more tiers. I think I got my money's worth. Well, definitely on that. But obviously, the more they make, the more likely we'll get other things. I'm not saying it, Vega. Am I saying it, Vega Man? Hey, Chris, is the female gunner figure Zorana in disguise? Zorana! I didn't know it was you. There you go. You've had it. You can move on now, guys. Yeah, then a few people are talking about hooded Cobra Commander. They're not doing hooded Cobra. It's already been said. Like a lot of people have asked me after, like, you know, after the fact, why didn't you ask about hooded Cobra Commander in your interviews? Because they've already told us. We've done that ages ago. So no more talk about hooded Cobra Commander, please. Or at least no more talk to me about why I didn't ask the question. We know why they're not doing it, and we know they're not doing it. End of discussion, in my opinion. If you want to keep it, if you want to keep messaging me off the show saying you should have asked this, you should have asked that, maybe ask me that. Maybe pose that question before we do the interviews. And I'll add this. I'm not asking them the same question over and over again. It is completely null and void at this point. Everybody knows why it's not happening. There you go. You can still talk about, like, maybe you would want one, 100%, but stop asking me to ask the question when we already know the answer. Hopefully a bonus unlockable tier. Sentinel Galactus had 1 tiers of blowing away lightning fast lot. Yeah, absolutely. I would expect them to do more, especially if it keeps going and going and going and going. 100%. Toy Bounty Hunter says, now I'm going to have to get a second hiss for sure, so I can keep 1 Commander Min in package, you absolute lunatic. But yeah, I do feel the same way with that. Lenny brought up blast effects, and no tier show blast effects, maybe an extra tier, or will they just throw them in? Eben, the blast effects could be with other things in the future that are then compatible. So I imagine what they'll do is, well, actually, that might have been Lenny giving, like, you know, kind of giving some things away, like things that they're holding back. Maybe we're going to be in line to be given out as a tier, and then they changed their tack on it when they realized how much they were making. So once they realized that the money was flying in, it was probably a situation where it was like, right, let's move this around and add this and make another figure because people want more figures. That's what I imagine has happened there. So that's a good point, Eben. He did bring up blast effects, so maybe that could be another little cheeky tier further down the road. We will see, I guess. Hello, Soda. Yes, Tristan, I feel like they could release an MMS later as an expansion pack for the tank. Absolutely. Or just, yeah, like a mainline release with a figure. So it's like, hey, this is a towable thing incompatible with the Hiss tank, but it's also just a thing that comes with a figure. So yeah, I definitely could see that, 100%. Couchboy, 20k tier 5, we get more, or 18? I would think if they hit 16 fast, it might be a case of, like, you know, a day later we see them talking about teasing an extra tier or the G.I. Joe takeover. So I could see it being like, I could see 18. I could see it just being another 2k, and then again 20, and then again 22. And then if it gets to 1 billion, then we've had all the figures unlocked that we want, 6 vehicles, all the towables ever made, Yeah, so again, don't get too upset, guys. I think there's more to come here. I do. Not, I don't know, but I do. I feel it in my water. Daniel says tier 5, a towable landing pad with trouble bubble. Now you're getting ahead of yourself, but that sounds amazing. Yeah, Neil Hill, repaint crew in the house, on the loose, all that kind of good stuff. Good to see you on here, Neil. And speaking of repaints, we're definitely going to get that Cobra Commander repainted, by the way. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm losing comments by the truckload here. I'm just going to quickly. I'm just going to have to go to the recent one. Anyway, let's look at these little additions as well, because I haven't talked about that yet. So pinstripe down the legs, obviously, obs. And I like the fact they're doing the kind of whole, the kind of elasticated thing that goes around the bottom of the shoe thing. Classic Cobra Commander. Obviously, the backpack holster, which is really cool, like a separate holster, which is nice. So it's a backpack, separate holster, and the blaster. That's really, I love that design. I think that's really, really awesome as a weapon storage. Really like that. And obviously the blaster's proper old school. Love it. Outrageous. I've just entered a Chris rant. At least it's Friday. Yeah, sorry, RKW1138. It was a bit of a Chris rant, wasn't it? They're going to start getting clipped up. They're going to be my rants from now on. Black Star Ninja. I love that name. The complete offering is great. This combined with Operation Recall ending at similar times will kill my wallet and perhaps my marriage. Hopefully not, Black Star Ninja. Hopefully not. The effects included with the Sky Striker Haslab are really dope. They are actually big, aren't they? They're incredible. Really detailed, super kind of like obviously on the back of a missile, dope. And the way that they can kind of like be displayed on the stand, super cool. Yeah, I can see more things happening here, guys. Definitely. Toy Bounty Hunter, we need a trailer with a moray for weekends at the lake. I was there on the weekend, man. I should have had that. That'd have been great. Couch Boy, my money goes to Hasbro. As a completist, I'm literally working for them. Hey, Hasbro, hire me. I'm a huge fan. Do you get free figs as an employee early or a discount? Why don't I work there? Well, Couch Boy, yeah, I think... start making videos, mate. Eventually you'll get in the influencer train. Influencer, how hilarious is that? I don't influence anything. What else we got going on here? Oh, Neil, yes, it's a drawing. Absolutely, they're making stuff up on the fly. 100%. Bonus tier is entirely possible. I agree with you. I think things have been shifted around and moved around, and this is a response to the success of the campaign. They're taking advantage, not of us, well, they are, but they're taking advantage of the situation and giving us things that we definitely would want in extra figures. So I think that is pretty awesome. I do think we're going to see things further down the line. I really do. Don't worry, Kenneth. Nothing to tow yet, but it could possibly happen. Chris Tryon says, yeah, I'll probably buy another Hiss if a 5th unlock comes about. You're probably not the only one, and I think that's why it always explodes when you see a new tier kind of revealed, especially for a figure. Yes, Max, it's possible that tier was not the original tier for unlock, and they have lots more. 100%. Chuckles is a great shout, Couch Boy, especially with like a missile that you could have, like a Havoc missile that you come with. That would be funny. I'd love that. Super Sign Bebo, what does the success of this Haslab mean for the classified team? More figures, general release vehicles, bigger team, since seems they are a small team at the moment. Well, Super Sign, I think all of those things. For one, we've already seen an increase in figures before the Haslab even kicked off. Since the Haslab has kicked off, I do think we're going to see, like, it'll help to support the fact that Hasbro can put more budget behind the classified series. It will then obviously maintain the new 5-figure waves at a more, comfortable release rate. It may even seep into the O-ring line and start giving us more releases there too. Who knows? The G.I. Joe brand is in a good place, I think, and I think this Haslab is putting it into an even better place. Like atmosphere, guys. The stratosphere, the atmosphere, space. It's in space. We're getting Star Brigade. I'm just kidding. Baumer says, I wish I could have been in that Hasbro room to see the look on their faces with how fast the first tier was met. Well, none of them were in the Hasbro room at that point, were they? They were all at home at that point, I think. I think their collective faces would have been an absolute picture. Oh, I hate when it does that. I really do. I'm not going to post that Vega Man 0619, but I think it is hilarious and very awesome. And all I'll say is Cobra la 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 la. That's all I'm going to do for you for that. That's hilarious though. If you want to know what Vega Man's talking about, go onto the YouTube live right now and look at Vega Man 0619's comment at 7:10 p.m. It's hilarious. So I'm just checking the comments as I'm scrolling through. Some of them are you're talking with yourselves. That's totally fine. You go ahead and do that. We've come to the end of the kind of looking at things, but I will quickly keep it with what you guys are talking about. However, Soda just got his Stalker, Tomax, and Zaymot from Robot Kingdom. Amazing. Well done. I'm very jealous. Actually, shout out to In-Demand Toys. I have got what have I got on the way in the post? I have got Zaymot and the Baroness retro. No, I've got that, haven't I? I've already got that. No, yeah, the Baroness retro carded from In-Demand Toys. So big shout out to Nick In-Demand Toys, who are at LFCC at the moment. You guys are too good to me. Thank you so much. Okay, yeah, cool. Okay then. Right. I'll switch then into my single face, and then we'll just talk amongst ourselves here. Okay then. So yeah, there you go, guys. That's the news. Duke and Tiger Force Ram have gone up for pre-order. You can, if you haven't already, you can pre-order it from Target.com. It was up on Hasbro Pulse for like half an hour actually. It was up there for a decent clip for a partner exclusive on Hasbro Pulse. But if you couldn't get it from there, obviously Target.com have them still to order. Link in the description. And of course, the amazing Tier 4 unlock reveal of a classic Cobra Commander with some amazing accessories and on a retro card, which will be added to the His Tank Haslab. Incredible, at 16,000 backers. The current scenario is just over 15,000. It turned over 15,000 as I was on the show, which was great. And it's moving up to 16 as we speak. Well, it's nowhere near 16, but it will get there. I'm very excited. Yeah, there you go, guys. Tiger Force. David Allen says Tiger Force Hiss at Target coming. That would be amazing. I would expect a Python Hiss. Actually, I could see them doing a Python Hiss because of the whole artwork thing on the Duke, figure and vehicle, which was up for pre-order today. Ironically, Bick, yeah, Lenny is the only designer on the team. Yes, that's very true. So it is a very small team, but they've got a lot of sculptors though, and a lot of people work on it from a freelance perspective. But in terms of Lenny being the only designer, he is, yeah. But I could see them maybe kind of getting a bigger team. They may even just want to pull all of their budgetary funds, if that is the thing that does get increased. If it does, based on the success of this Haslab, then I could see them putting all of that into more figures for us, which would be fantastic. Jeremy says, I plan to put Recondo on the Tiger Force Ram. That's a good shout. He was on the artwork for the Paw. He wasn't, was it? Was that Recondo and Lifeline? I want to say, was it just Lifeline? I can't remember. I've had a brain fart, so I'm going to look. I'm going to look at 3D Joe's and find out. Tiger Poor. Yeah, he was Tiger Force Recondo was on the it was Dusty and Lifeline, wasn't it? On the paw. But yeah, Recondo was Recondo was our Wild Bill, effectively. So he was with the Dragonfly, wasn't he? Or the Tigerfly. But yeah, they're not going to do a tiger. That'd be great if we got a Tigerfly. I'd cry, actually. Adam Drake, hello Adam. He says G.I. Joe Takeover, Red Night Force Hiss Canopy with a Night Force Deco Joe, Falcon Outback, or Tunnel Rat being possibilities. Interesting shout. So like a red canopy, maybe some like sticker sets, like some tampos to put on it for like G.I. Joe, and make it a Night Force deck. Oh, and then come with Falcon Outback or Tunnel Rat. Oh, that's a good idea. That's like thinking outside the box. I like that, Adam. I like that thinking. So it says, looks like the Commander will have a boot cut kind of break at the tights for the. Yeah, definitely. There's no way you could do it otherwise, is there? Without hindering the articulation of the ankle. Another good day for G.I. Joe. Absolutely, Toy Bounty Hunter. RKW 1138. My plan for the Hiss is to use a retro canopy and create a sunbow scene using retro Cobra Commander. There you go. Probably why they gave us that retro kind of set as well. That's very cool. Crimson Hiss with Fred. I like that. From Jeremy. They need to reuse that Cobra bike again too. Python bike, perhaps. Max, yeah. We have not seen that since, have we? Really surprising. I'm really surprised we haven't. Genuinely for the fact of getting the most out of the tooling and so on. Smiler67. Here is an awesome idea for Tier 5 bonus. One more Hiss, but in pieces with large explosion and blast effects to show a battle damage. Yeah, I don't know how they would do that in terms of like what pieces, but yeah, like explosion, blast effects, all that, like an explosion on the ground kind of blast effect would be dope, wouldn't it? That would be so cool if they did like a couple of those. That'd be really sweet, because that's something you could do within this kind of arena, this Haslab, definitely. Could see them making banana Python guards on the bike. Ooh, the Python Crimson Guard. Sign me up for that. I want the coil on white for Storm Shadow. That's a good shout as well, Soda. Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? All white with the red Cobra emblem, red Arashikage logo somewhere, maybe, if you wanted to use that. But yeah, that's very, very cool. Very cool. Okay, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure again. It's been a short one, I know, but I can't spare the time, unfortunately. I will be back tomorrow with Carson, hopefully, to talk about a little reveal for his amazing Operation Recall, and obviously talk about Operation Recall for a little while as well. So you can join us tomorrow for that. Hopefully no more news breaks, but we'll see. I might have to just double up and do a couple of things. Who knows? Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow anyway, no matter what. And have a lovely evening. As always, at the end of these, what do? We scream at the top of our lungs, do we not? Yes. After 3, guys. 1, 2, 3. Full force! Cobra! Unsubstantiated fact. You get the picture. See you later. That's it for this installment of the Full Force News Burst. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe. See you next time, and as always, Full Force. Make sure you get involved with the discussion by liking, sharing and commenting on these videos, and as always you can keep up with the show after listening by following on Twitter @TheFullForce, liking the Facebook page facebook.com/TheFullForce, and if you would like to contact the show you can message us on either of those platforms with feedback and questions. We also have a Patreon page, so if you want to show your support for the show, see your name up in lights on these videos, or enjoy exclusive bonus content, then check out patreon.com/TheFullForce podcast, or click on the link on any of the posts this podcast appears in. Full Force.